next assumption is you're quick to forgive people. Yes, I forgive and forgive and forgive. That's just like what I've done in my life. And a lot of people always ask, like, Amberlynn, the reaction channels are like horrible towards you. Like, why do you try to message them and be friendly? Like, I remember, what was it? Zachary Michael was going through something like with his health, and I messaged him. I like related to him, and I was like, I know it feels like it's scary to have like health issues happen and like you don't know what's wrong, and I just know it's scary. And I felt empathy and I felt sympathy towards him for that, because I relate and it's scary. And I could sense and see and feel in his video when he was talking about it, like he was worried. So the person that I am, like, I felt compelled to message him. I never mentioned publicly that I did that. I don't mention publicly when I message anyone, any YouTuber. You wouldn't believe some of the YouTubers I have spoken to who have even messaged me first. But I don't sit here and be like, yeah, this person messaged me and I messaged this person and we speak. Like, I don't do that. But reaction channels love to, like, when I message them, oh, they say something. So Zachary Michael mentioned that I messaged him that, and people came to me. Opinions are so back and forth. Like, there's like a chunk of people who are like, ew, Amberlynn, that is so gross. Like, don't message him. Like, he wants nothing to do with you. Like, But then there's like another chunk of people who are like, why do you message him? Like, he has done wrong. Like, he has a whole channel just like making fun of you, da-da-da. I just don't, after a while, someone doesn't even have to apologize to me. I'll accept an apology that wasn't even given. I'm not saying he needs to apologize to me. That's not what I'm trying to say, but I'm just trying to like give an example and show the gravity of like, people can like say bad things about me all day long. And for some reason, I still have like this part of me that like cares and is always up for a forgiveness moment. Like, I don't know. That says more about me, really, that I just kind of let people walk all over me. I don't know. I've always had that like issue type thing where I don't want to like have things just like be negative and prolonged. Like, if I get in an argument with someone, like say a friend or whatever it may be, a partner, a family member, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't like arguments that last forever. Like, if an argument's arising, like let's fix it right then and there. Like, let's fix it, say our apologies, and like move on. I'm very much that person. Like, I really am like, I come in peace type of girly pop. And I know a lot of people don't want to view me as that person, but that's literally me. So next thing I want to talk about is like the whole Alexis thing. I truly feel like a fool. I'm not gonna lie to you, I do. I am very much the type of person that literally, like, no matter what you do to me, I will forgive you. Within time, you will be forgiven by me. That is just how I am. I don't know, I'm a pushover. I let people walk all over me. I don't know what it is. I don't have respect for myself. Like, okay, maybe I do know what it is. I'm literally listing it all off, but like, I wish I was able to not be like that. I think it's like, once I love someone, whether it's like romantically or in a friendship way or it's family, there's almost like no turning back for me. It's very like unconditional. But that's what I took out of what Alexis was saying, was genuinely just like, I did this because I don't want people to think that I leaked the video and you aren't even like an active friend in my life, even though I genuinely thought I was. I just wasn't speaking to her enough. I felt like you should respect your friends regardless of how often you speak. Like, I would have never came on here and said anything bad about Alexis. I just wouldn't have. I don't do that to my friends. I don't do that to the people I care about in my life. And I'm still not gonna do that. Again, it's just more drama and more fires that I have to put out that I literally am just gonna leave for someone else to put out, because I genuinely just like don't want to be a part of it. They said I have like a great personality, and I used to volunteer at elderly homes just for the fun of it when I was like around 16, 17, 18, because I really enjoyed being a companion for older people who didn't really have family. I loved helping them. It's just something I really enjoy. I really just get a kick out of helping other people who really need help. I almost feel like that's kind of like a calling in my life in a way. I really love to give. I know I don't get to like give as much as I'd want to. I'm the type of person who literally would work every day of my life for free. If I had a roof over my head, I would work every day for free as long as I was helping someone else. That's just, money can't buy that feeling of helping someone who truly, truly needs it. And at the end of the day, they get to go to bed and be like, I'm so happy that girl helped me. You know, that's what I want. I want to be able to die, know that I left an imprint in people's hearts when they really needed it. So number 9 is a little bit deeper. It's disliking myself purely because of how I look. And I'm not one of those people who like to, you know, honk my horn or whatever, but I know I have a big heart. I'm very empathetic. I'm a good person. I give when I can, and I know these things. I'm very kind, warm-hearted, you know, da-da-da-da-da. Here I go, honking my horn. But it's like, sometimes I forget all those things because the only thing I can focus on is the fact that I am morbidly obese, and I will begin to hate myself just purely because of that. And I know a lot of people look at me and they automatically judge a book by its cover and form opinions on me just based on how I look, and I kind of feel like I treat myself the same way. And if I was to ignore how I looked and just based my opinion on myself just strictly on who I am as a person, I would love myself. But I judge myself on how I look all the time, and I hate myself because of it majority of the time, and it's a very like unhealthy relationship I have with myself, and it's just, it sucks. Sometimes I feel utterly embarrassed and ashamed and just like ugh about being part of the YouTube community, because some of the comments and some of the things that people say about me are so wrong and so rude and so cruel, and just makes me look like I'm such a horrible person when none of you actually know who I am as a person, because you're not with me in my real life. You don't know me in my real life. And for people to take one thing that I know makes me who I am, makes me a good person, and to twist that and turn it into something negative, it does affect me a little bit. It makes me regret sharing certain things online. It makes me just feel very like YouTube is a burden. I just want to be that person to be able to, you know, feed them and love them and care for them and give them a roof and things to play with and just a place to be. And if you guys want to take that as something negative, I feel like there's something wrong with you, and there's something going on in your head that you need to like figure out, like why you're such a negative person. And you can watch or read or see or hear such a beautiful and kind thing happen, but yet you'll turn it into something grungy and gross. Like, there's something wrong with you. I have had this whole story and narrative created by strangers, where once I turn off the camera, I have all these people in my life who think completely different than these strangers online, which thank God, because the people in my life love me, care about me, and they know that I'm a good person and I'm fun to be around, and they have to constantly remind me, you need to ignore the people online because they don't know the real you. But it's just crazy that there is a whole different life and a different person that you guys don't know. It's almost because a big portion of you won't let yourself get to know the real me, because it's so fun to be part of this like mob of just disgustingness. And I keep using the word disgusting because it is repulsive. It is actually disgusting. That is literally the word for it.